EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hey guys, welcome to the Treehouse. We are finally back. I know it's been a long minute since I have uploaded, but we just got our hands on Madden 20. Now, I was able to get this through EA Access. I did pay a $5 fee, which allows me 10 hours of gameplay here before the game actually comes out. I am getting it 9 o'clock release, so it'd be like the day before. I think it's like the 29th, the night of the 29th. I'll get it. So hopefully I can live stream, and I'll get all that stuff out to you guys. Don't worry about it right now. What we need to worry about is we got our hands on this game, and it plays very realistic. Now, after playing this first, my thoughts have changed a little bit. This game almost feels more like an NCAA-esque kind of game, or like a 2K. It doesn't feel like your traditional Madden. Maybe it's because of the new stuff they put in here. They got this, like, it's Super X Factor, I think, or Superstar X Factor is what it's called. That you'll see in this gameplay that I'm going to let run through. That Khalil Mack got heated up against me, and then I got Patrick Mahomes going, and then at the very end, J.J. Watt was on fire, and you can tell it does make a difference. And that almost reminds me of like NFL football or something. Yeah, there it is, Superstar X Factor, as you can see here on the screen. So yeah, there was definitely some new things in Madden 20 to be excited about. And probably one of the biggest things I noticed during the gameplay was the ability to run the football. I'm telling you, this year, if it plays anything like this, and what I've been hearing about is you're going to need a good running back, you're going to need a good offensive line. And what everyone keeps saying is stack up that defensive line. Stack up. I'm like, I wonder why, like, more people, like, because usually Madden's about good receivers, good quarterbacks that can throw far and run. And they say the corners that hit the zone threshold but can still defend a run. And this year it seems like it's going to be more on the interior. I think you're going to win a lot of games just by running. And you'll see later throughout in this gameplay here that we're going to get into some RPO stuff. They put some advanced new offense that people are using right now in football as we speak. And they put it into the game finally. And as you can see here, when I'll run it here in the next drive, I think, some problems do start to flare up for me. So they made this game very realistic. Now, one way they made it realistic is what people have. RPOs are, in case you didn't know, it's called the run pass option. So while your quarterback has got the ball out to hand it off, he can pull it and throw the football right behind the defense when they're stepping up to defend a run. Now, in real life, coaches complain about it all the time, is that they say the linemen get downfield so the linebackers step up and then people throw it right over their heads. So what EA has done, and I listened to a podcast about this and I was really worried about it until I heard this. They made it so if you that decision to throw it, you're getting an illegal lineman downfield. That happened to me twice, I think, in this game. And I'm just in the inside to let you play while the game's still installing. So, I mean, that's a sign that, hey, you got to be pretty snappy with the RPOs. But I'm telling you, I was running football effectively, and RPOs, I think, might be a deadly weapon this year. Go ahead and formulate all the players you pick here at the beginning of the game around RPOs, around stopping RPOs, and around running RPOs. I think your ability to run some of this newer stuff before people get it figured out can help you get some dubs when you're playing on the stage of the game. Now, with that being said, it's awesome. The game feels completely different. Like I've never played it before, which is awesome. In the last couple of Maddens, it felt very repetitive. Very put your foot down where you left it off before. You know what I mean? And this feels like a completely new game, a new feel. I mean, I mean, just little things like this. They completely revamped the game, and I couldn't be more excited about it. So I'm going to let the gameplay just run through so you can watch me play. It's actually kind of a fun game to play, really, because there was nothing at stake, and I was just trying out some of the new RPO stuff. That's all I ran there for about 2 or 3 series. And as you can see here, it's going to be important to stop the run, and it's going to be important to get your superstar X Factor ability engaged, because you'll see the impact that Khalil Mack and these guys are making later out through this game. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys stay tuned to more videos coming shortly. I'm going to be pumping out some uploads here in a week or two. So hopefully you guys like this. I'm going to probably put some music for the rest of this gameplay, and feel free to watch it. If not, it's okay. But yeah, so make sure you guys like, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.
He may play till he's 60.
And a big loss here.
There you go, JJ. If I don't run back and cover him, he's wide open.
I don't think there could have been a better pocket for him to throw from, yet he never got rid of the football, and it goes down as a sack.
I mean, he had time to build a campfire back there. They still couldn't get rid of it.
I'll bring the s'mores next time.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze.
What?
And it's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown NFC. Michael Thomas, 61 yards. And the NFC just an extra point away from tying up this game. Wouldn't be the Pro Bowl without the QBs taking some shots, and that shot paid off.
He understood, I don't know if it's instinctively or if he did his homework, that you do take your shots, as you said, in this game because the payoff is terrific. We will remember how many touchdown passes you threw. I don't think we ever recall how many interceptions you throw in a game like this.
Fights through at the 5.
Oh, so
They'll
sweet.
take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Alright, let's see if we can find RPO. Nope, not in here.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's Mahomes.
Oh, I like how
now,
it
they
comes up
option
and says
right.
key. It's almost telling me what
And
to
he's
do.
got it
That
past
must
the
be like
30
a
before he's hit and dropped.
thing.
It'll be a
Look
gain
how
of
Mac
10
would
to
have
start
one.
the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the AFC has taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run coming from Melvin Gordon. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll try and start the drive with
nice.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up. Wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
That was an RPO. What is he doing?
Call it a gain of 3. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen?
Oh, I got lucky.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A good return there, 17 yards. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10.
Oh, there's the RPO. Alright, we are running a little RPO action here. Looks like we got the numbers on the right side.
A first-time Pro Bowler. Here's James Conner of the Steelers.
I got 3 yards. 3 yards first RPO. Let's see here and keep running these.
2 minutes to play here.
So pretty much, if you don't know what an RPO is, it's a run-pass option to where you can either hand it off or decide to throw it, but you need to throw it quick. And the reason you need to do that is because your lineman will get downfield if you wait too long.
Conner.
And so pretty much if you see you got numbers, you hand it off. If you don't, you can definitely pull it
Offensive
and
linemen
throw the
love
football.
creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them.
Oh God,
and they
I made a
really
wrong
embrace
read.
it.
But Mahomes is a beast. Definitely made the wrong read right there.
It's good enough to move the chains.
The nice thing about these kind of RPOs, where you got the slant coming in behind you, it's hard to make a wrong read because the guy can still run a route. But
now Gordon on 1st down.
yeah, these are running pretty well.
A good run there on 1st down.
Pretty
And it'll
efficient
leave him with
here
a 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So
See, I want to get a down lineman downfield here.
Makes it a lot easier to stay
Receiver,
upright,
okay.
see the field,
So I didn't.
and make a run as
I
we
mean,
just saw
one
there.
ends up running the field because he
So this will be
thinks we're
accepted
still
as a
running the football.
losing
So
offense
when you're running these
backwards.
RPOs this year, you have to throw instantly.
Now a give right side. It's Conner, and he'll lose yardage on the
I didn't
play
read it
back
right
at the
there. Came up
37-yard
something I
line.
should have read.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and just like that, it's 3rd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple
Did it again. See, the Marquise Pouncey's clear 15 yards downfield. I mean, you have to throw it sooner. Because if you do let it go, then it's going to be too overpowered. And this is an issue people have in real life, because often in real life, they don't call the penalty. They don't call illegal man downfield.
They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up.
Oh, here we got daylight. We got daylight. Oh, man.
Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes.
Oh,
The
my.
NFC pressure a little too much as they get home for the sack. Khalil Mack. And the NFC is going to get the football back in excellent field position. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. And he will find his Saints teammate Michael Thomas complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 39. And Rosas puts this one through. And that will do it for this first half. And okay, so much for our halftime break.
Definitely
We'll get right back to it.
living up to the hype. It's very realistic. It feels kind of
Both teams appear ready for the
NCAA-ish.
fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
I don't know what it is about it, whether it's the
This is
noise or
taken
the
at the
crowd or
3.
what. It almost feels kind of like NCAA.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the
It doesn't
25-yard
feel
line.
quite like Madden. I like it. It's a good different feeling.
Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley.
Well, I thought when it came up it was going to be a fumble.
Up past the 30 to the 31.
There's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley.
I ran right by him.
And he'll
I
get
did that a couple
near the
times now
40
where I
to the
run right by
39.
people.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him. That full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
You look back a few years ago, Charles, when the Pro Bowl did that 3-year experimentation. I know you're a traditionalist. You like AFC versus NFC.
Yes, I do.
But for the games 2014, 15, and 16, they tried something a little different. They held essentially a fantasy draft for players. Year 1, it was Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders as captains. Year 2, Michael Irvin and Chris Carter. And then in year 3, Michael Irvin again matching up against Jerry Rice.
And one common denominator, every single one of those guys with a gold jacket, all of them in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So they didn't ask you and I to be the captains and make the picks. And by the way, the playmaker, Michael Irvin, went 2-0. And you know I heard all about that.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line.
Nice spin move.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the AFC will have it 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14.
Oh my gosh.
Down, it's a sack. They get him back in his
All
own
right,
40-yard
we gotta do something
Khalil
here.
Mack giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And he's going to take this up
Able
past
to
the
get
10
some
to
of that
about the
yardage back.
11.
Gee.
It's a pickup of 8 yards to
Khalil
move
Mack
him into
on
a
one.
3rd and 13 here.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. That's
There he is
exactly
again.
what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
But Travis Kelce. Wow. Did you guys see how fast he put a rip off on my tap? Put a rip move on him.
Patrick
Like
Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
Blocker released Kelce to give him a help. That was stunning. Well, it was because I was going backwards. Okay. Playing very realistic.
Years with that youngster as your quarterback. Not only are the guys on the team excited about it, think about free agents, thinking about where they might want to play. If you're a free agent receiver, you're thinking Kansas City.
Mahomes firing complete, pushing his way inside the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back
Travis Kelce's playing pretty good.
Without a doubt, because
tight end might be the way to go.
Or he's near you.
A tight end and a good back. That's for sure, and a good defensive line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions.
Gonna need some tackling too.
Being conservative and running that football.
Face mask.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Aaron Donald, Defensive Player of the Year for the Rams, there on the stop. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score.
And he will take this in for an
The nice thing I've noticed about this game is they open up holes like normally happens in real life. Like in past, guys that run by their people are just a block. They have no awareness. It really seems like you're going to be able to run the ball pretty effectively this year. So building up a good run defense, it seems like it's going to be necessary. I'm also worried about defending the pass this year as I am the run. So get a good running back, get a good tight end, good run blocking offensive line. Quarterback, maybe one that can run RPOs and some pass, just some good all-around defensive line. That's going to be a good investment. That's what this game's going to be built on. Like in years past, it's been built on stud receivers and how far can you sling it. Doesn't seem to be the case so far in this game anyway. These super factors or X factors, whatever they're called, are really starting to pay dividends.
From the gun, it's Breeze. It's over the middle. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
This is definitely completely different than it was.
Touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sideline? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline, ready to go in and out of the...
And the pressure gets to Breeze.
2 sacks for JJ, so he should get his thing. He's in the zone. Yeah, okay, so we get our first look at what it's like when someone gets in the zone.
We're back to finish this one off.
Don't allow 20 yards. I can do that.
The numbers for the NFC.
Look, he's got that thing all fired up below, right below him.
This is 3rd and 11.
His circle. That's his X factor.
Working from the gun. It's
Pick.
Breeze.
Oh, if Thielen would have caught that.
No interception so far.
I'm pretty sure when
should have been there first.
He like makes Breeze throw worse balls because Breeze is like scared of him.
Definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Breeze.
Yep. J.J. Watt definitely scares the quarterback when he's got his X factor, and that's pretty sweet, honestly.
Get the football back in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. Connor.
Yeah, the running is definitely more realistic in this game. Big fan of it.
Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They run with Connor. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. Now the NFC going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. On 1st down, Gordon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Panthers' Luke Kuechly there on the tackle.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100.
And he will score. Touchdown AFC.
That's pretty neat.
From 6 yards away.
You can call off the run at the last second.
Adds on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with an AFC touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Breeze now on 1st down.
J.J. Watt.
Big loss here as he's taken down. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy.
Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise or enjoy the Madden you already know and love with Madden Ultimate Team, franchise, or a quick pickup game and exhibition.